Let's kick it over to our music mogul, William Caldwell, to find out which albums are dropping this week.
Thanks, guys. Aren't they just the sweetest thing since that awful U2 song? Music headlines this week leave no shortage of fake music news to report on. Well, the final tally is in, and 4.5 out of 5 music lovers now confirm that Kanye West does, in fact, love fish sticks. Kanye's latest botch mashes samples of Wu-Tang's breakout single. We all know the title, and I can't say it on this show, but let's just say that Wu-Tang is nothing to mess with Justin Bieber's Runaway Love. Throw in Raekwon for a few new verses and plenty of Twitter love between the Biebs and Kanye, and I think we may have just solved the music industry in shambles problem. Two issues in a row now, and Rolling Stone can't find a musician to put on the cover. I wonder why. In other music news that shouldn't be music news, the stars of Glee are unhappy with Sony concerning the lack of royalties received from multiple albums highlighting music from the show. Actor Corey Monteith, in a recent radio interview, clamored that he had only received a mere $400 in lieu of these albums' runaway success. Channeling a thought for the Glee cast? Oh, I know. Write your own music. Anyone can sing and dance. Put some pen to paper and quit whining about being famous and underpaid. And a new live album from Richard Thompson tops the list of what to look forward to this week. Dream Addict has received great reviews from just about any major critic with a halfway professional-looking webpage, and looks to be the juggernaut compared to the other new releases this week. Those other new releases include a new Heart album entitled Red Velvet Car, obviously a ploy to help fund Ann's grocery expenses and Nancy's facelifts, and the super-duper pop group The Goo Goo Dolls has something for the rest of us with their new album entitled Something for the Rest of Us. But that's not all. Extreme hardcore band Disturbed is out with Asylum. What an insane name. And speaking of screaming bloody murder, you can also pick up Sum 41's new album, Screaming Bloody Murder. And there's plenty of live music this weekend for all my kiddos out in TV land to sink their teeth into to shake off those first week blues. If you really feel like moving and shaking, get yourself on over to Biloxi this weekend to hear the impeccable Michael Bolton in the Beau Rivage Theater. Ticket prices begin at a sweltering $45 for what is sure to be the best live show since Wet Willie ruled the Deep South. And the UNO Lakefront Arena will host Blues Fest 2010 this Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m. Performers will include Bobby Blue Bland, Marvin Cease, Mel Waiters, Sir Charles Jones, and a host of others to get the blood flowing. But just make sure you leave all your extracurriculars in the parking lot. And for those of you out there like myself who will catch neither of the aforementioned shows, here's what's happening around the 225. The Manship Theater downtown has New Orleans-based Gal Holiday and the Honky Tonk Review this Friday. Their YouTube clips sound pretty tasty, and any woman who will sing Six Pack to Go has a lock on my heart. And while you're there for the Gal Holiday show, be sure to pull out your parents' credit card to reserve your tickets for the B-52s who will be stopping in later this month. And if you don't feel like cranking up that old beater to get downtown, take the bus. Or just hop on your bike and head to Northgate. The Varsity has local favorites Benji Davis Project on Thursday and the Sgt. Pepper's Beatles Tribute Band Friday night. Chelsea's Cafe Under the Overpass will feature the Jacob Fred Jazz Odyssey, Thursday. And finally, Northgate Tavern will host a trifecta Saturday night beginning with Bear Fighter, Midsummer Classic, and Surviving the Musical. Well, that's all for this week's dose of music news. Until next time, this is DJ Willie C., number 75 on your dial, number 1 in your heart. Here's some public service announcements that require your immediate attention.